Hey, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be talking about a short film that I made when I was about 12 years old, called Core. Now, I made this because I wanted to see my stories and drawings come to life, and since I didn't have a budget or any actors, seeing that I was 12, I made it myself, which is why it's not well acted, written, and the direction is completely non-existent. For some reason, instead of just making it a full short film, I cut it into 3 parts. Along with that, I accidentally turned it into a short film series following the crazy adventures of the main character, who I play, Shawn Nash. So, every 2 weeks or so, I'm going to be looking at each movie. With that said and done, let's get right into Core. So, the movie begins with a very plain looking title screen, mainly because I edited this entire thing on the flip camera editing software that came with my old flip camera. Anyway, we cut to me playing the main character, as I said, Shawn, about to go to bed. Literally, I'm just sitting around waiting to actually go to bed. I wake up the next morning with the TV magically on even though I fell asleep with it off. You know, a little bit of inconsistency never hurt anybody. I go into the closet to change clothes, and with a little bit of shitty movie magic, I change my shirt. It's also nice to see that I had no shame with showing that mess of a room to the internet or my friends in general. I head downstairs to the living room where my laptop used to be. I'm really surprised I didn't wake up my mom since her room was just down the hall. Anyway, this scene was added to the movie mainly because I wanted to add one more scene to this part, and I was going to use a computer because that's what I did at 5 a.m. when I was 12 on a weekday. So, you know, 2 birds, 1 stone. I get to the laptop, turn off my flashlight, and that's the end of part 1. Part 2 is where the real fun begins. I show off my hokey acting skills. I'm sitting on my bed, playing short voice clips taken from unrelated vlogs that I made in school. The voice clips are trying to be passed off as voices that Shawn keeps hearing in his head because something wicked this way comes. And I have to admit, that actually is a cool idea, but the execution is subpar at best. But A for effort. The next thing you know, I faint on the bed and wake up, I'm guessing seconds later, with a crappy lightning bolt on my shirt that I made with paper and markers, that I just held together with tape. I noticed it on my shirt in the mirror, naturally freaking out and fainting again.
What is this?
Then, as it turns out, I forgot to edit the original video clip because the next thing I knew, 12-year-old me was standing up and stopping the recording. Like, was I that lazy that I wasn't able to take 5 seconds to watch this back to make sure that shit like this didn't happen? Well, Shawn wakes up from his fainting and becomes a completely different character named Nivlek Samar, my evil clone. Get it? Because Nivlek Samar is my name spelled backwards, and backwards meant evil to my feeble mind. If you thought any scenes before were cringe, just watch this.
I'm no longer Shawn Nash. I am Nivlek Samar.
It actually makes me really uncomfortable watching this, knowing that I was such a goober. Like, what the hell was I doing? Thankfully, Nivlek Samar gets taken out of commission immediately after introduction, and we get to one of the best and most pointless cameos ever. It's my sister playing my sister, and that's it. Since I had no actors, I used to make my sister make these videos with me all the time. She really got into them at some point, but after a while, she would just tell me to fuck off because she didn't want to make them anymore. Right after that cameo, it cuts to part 3, where Shawn is laying in bed, for some reason, not really explaining why or where he went, to be able to come back, and my sister does one of her many improvs, which used to annoy me so much that you can even hear me freaking out on her for saying her lines too early.
Long way to go, big brother. Long way to go.
Not yet.
Part 3 ends with the head of Nivlek getting blown up by a grenade.
Oh, crap.
Or a paper mache wire thing that I made after school that I just passed off as a grenade. And with that, that's the end of Core. Looking back on it, I'm proud that I actually pulled off a short film, but it was such a pain to sit through, especially with my acting skills. That has made me cringe more than ever. Like, I haven't cringed like that in years. And the parts that didn't make sense whatsoever, what the hell was that about? Link for the short will be in the description for those who are interested in watching the full thing. Don't know why you would, but it'll be down there just in case. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, please leave a like and consider subscribing if you want to see more videos like this. Thanks so much, and I hope to see you again soon.